Help me out here. Okay, let me pick up everything before I forget what things send me back home. Like this kind of everything else. Wait. No, Trek's not that way. Play through. In it for a heartbeat. Okay, now we go home. He's anime character. Topaz. Is this the Hoyoverse character? Okay. 2 months. It is dust. Right? Yes, dust is. Anemone, Nomi, and Cal. Anemone's birthday is this month. Where'd she go? Okay, here. Take cake, I guess. You take an egg. And we don't give anything to... Just talk to her. Play with us. Don't worry about it. Really smart. Everyone sucks at first. Woo. Rex. Got you a present. Hug. Oh. Tackle hug. Wanna say hi? Okay. Us. None of the achievements are going to require the date vase. Yeah, I already. Yeah, we were already somehow in space together for some reason. In my first ending, much to my displeasure, even though I was dating Dis, who I found out died. Oh no, we are the last ones. We'll explore nearby. Why are we blind? Oh. Why are there so many flowers? I need logs. In here. Beautiful. Alright. Oh yeah. He breaks Utopia's hand. Find this. And we won't interrupt them. the same again? Early dust. Dust 2. Dust 2 is Nomi. Oh, here, wait, let me check that. Got everything? No collectibles. One collectible in the plains. Okay, you know what? It's pretty good though. Homie! Why are y'all blind? I don't know why they're all blind. Alright, let's go through here. This the governor. Investigate on your own. Okay. X R realizing I should rest. JK, I'm trying to take care of myself. You better. Persuasion and organizing. We'll just keep doing this. Oh wait. Mars calls this meeting of the SFC to gather with a grim expression. I cannot just stand by while Governor Lum ruins everything we've built here, she says, clenching her fists on the table. He might know how to hold a gun, but he doesn't know how to lead a colony. From now on, this club is going to focus on getting Governor Lum out of power and someone else competent in it. Yet from now until Vertumnalia to show how convince the other council members that he's gotta go. I agree, Cal says, and everyone turns to him in surprise. What? What's the trick? All he cares is about killing animals. Better for the whole planet if he's gone. Mars steeples her fingers. But the question is, who would we get to replace him? Obviously, I'm a great candidate, but I'm willing to consider other options. Persuasion 50 and need rebellion 70 or higher, which I don't have. Oh, literally anyone is better than that guy. Yeah, so you mean me, right? She waits for you to elaborate. Cal looks worried. No offense, Mars, but are you really gonna stop the soldiers from killing the animals? Look, Cal, Mars says, spreading her hands wide. I don't want hunters going out and not coming back either. Maybe we can find a safer, more efficient way to deal with the animals, yeah? Sounds ominous. Cal doesn't look convinced. Nomi exchanges a look with Rex and then clears her throat. We support you, Mars. We think you'll make a great governor. But are you gonna keep it so the colony is fair and everyone has what they need? You're gonna keep it so that the colony is fair and everyone has what they need, right? I like that we don't have to compete for stuff and everyone gets the same treatment. Look, Nomi, I get it, but the colony can't grow without a little incentive. Look at how Kudos encouraged us to help out around the colony. What if everyone had something like that? You think that in the future we should go back to earning a paycheck and spending it on things? If you want nicer things, you gotta work harder. The more will get done around here. People will be willing to make nice things for people to buy. Sorry to say, it's the only way we're gonna get some culture around here. The others don't look convinced. No, Mars, we can fix her. Mars gathers everyone close. So the plan is we campaign in all departments. Geoponics, engineering, the garrison, the quarters, explorations, here in the command. Try to soften up all 6 council members and get them on our side. Try to keep this on the down low though. And on to the next Vertumnalia festival, we surprise the governor with a spontaneous council vote and replace him. We'll never see it coming. I didn't mean to do this. Chief Admin Seek is alone. Getting him alone is fairly easy. No one wants to spend time around them if they don't have to. You explain that you're intending to hijack the election at Vertumnalia in order to depose Governor Lum. The more it's clear that Seek is already on board. Finally, they rubbing their hands together with a look of unbridled glee. I was waiting for everyone to realize what an imbecile he is. That man barely knows how to read. Apparently me too. Oh, so can we count on your vote? It depends. You're not the only person with ideas around here. I was planning on making you governor myself. They extend their hand to you, rubbing two fingers together. Unless you can provide significant motivation to throw myself behind your cause instead. Former Governor Udicott. Oh, she's alive! Pops her frail head out from one of the high-backed command chairs. Obsequious, she snaps. Seriously intending to extort these young revolutionaries out of their candy money? Shame on you! She tisks and turns back to her work. Almighty. What happened to all of you without me keeping everyone honest? 89 years old and I'm still steering this ship. Zeke has the decency to look ashamed. Lion dropped her hand. Thanks, Udicott. Well, Zeke asks, for whom do you intend to cast my vote, It better be good. If you don't have the majority support, Lum will come down on those of us who show disloyalty. He may be an idiot, but he's an idiot with power. Mars. Marzipan? You laugh. I suppose she's a rather cunning politician considering her age. Materialism is a concern. Very well, I'll support her when the time comes, though we will have to see what the rest of the council thinks. Well, okay, if I don't persuade anyone else, Lum stays in power, we'll be fine. Have you started campaigning yet? Mars asks the question innocently enough, but her eyes make it a command. You'll have to do more than just drop by each location. Put some effort into it. Work there a little, get in good with the council members. This matters, Solana. Happy birthday. We'll try to get this last ending. This. Okay, I'm gonna make it back up. Oh wait, this is the throwaway. What if I try to date Jason? Okay, never mind. This. Yeah, there's a career ending with me being governor, and then something else. Crystal. Okay. What you do? Okay, we stopped the bomb. Red. Eight. Enough. God. My logs. Okay, so we stopped him from bombing the place. Base is very far off. I don't think I'm gonna... Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the run. I can use like the perfect run where I like get everyone friendship to max to be on board with me then. I've done this. Follow instructional videos. Friend. Got yourself. Oh shit. Han's easy to track down. She's in the rebuild creche, giving a bottle to one of the new babies. Despite everything, people are still having babies. It's incredible to think. Oh, Selena, would you mind passing that canteen? Hand on the canteen that's just out of her reach. She juggles the bottle to hold it and the baby in one hand while she takes a grateful drink. Enough hands. Someone should figure out how to give us telekinesis. Let's see if the science works on that, Actually, if I'm gonna do this later, then No, I haven't seen that dialogue before, so that's... I'll read it when I'm actually trying to overthrow the government. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's a slot. Off close. East Swizzle? Where? This governor. Gotta make him look bad. Okay, let's just assist the governor all the way through. Ooh, oops. That. Almost cuddling with E. Kelsey. Homo, how dare you? Okay. E. Swizzle is cuddling. Ew, I don't want to see that. Do I have enough crystals? I have an egg for you. Enough crystals for sure. You can take this cake. Ow. This the governor. Definitely trust me. Something about hemorrhoids. Waited out in your quarters. We've seen this before. Oh wait. Work. Okay, this is how you fix her from like her capitalist ideology. How do we avoid past mistakes? I like a flower. Well, and there's a log back there. Dad. This. Nothing new. Base. Okay. Cake. Wood. Wait. Hug. And you have something else now. Okay, we friend zone him. Thought he was finishing the bar. Okay. Go outside? Oh no, Utopia. Wait, am I locked out of expeditions if I'm trying to get them to get Governor Lum to stay? Oh no. Overseer wants to speak to us again. Try my best. Wait. Sure. Beautiful. Now I go home. Oh shit. No, we're supposed to go home. Back. Stuff from the insomnia. Get quiet. Great. More options now. Fence or town. Resist the governor. This happens again. Fight with instance. Wi-Fi reports. What is Topaz having a great time with calling Taylor Swift T-Swizzle? Two collectibles remaining. Ignore Utopia. I just need those alien devices. Hanger alert for what? For the winter? Power. Them. Naked. Try to bother you. Okay. This. This. Those. That's the rest spot. Oh wait! Topaz, you're gonna go see her on the Eras tour? What? Oh wait, she's coming to Singapore for like 6 days, right? Oh my god, have fun! Super excited for you. I did not catch the flow of the conversation there, so I didn't know that you were going. Very poggy. How much were tickets did you get? And like, did they immediately sell out for you? I think it's March 1 through 9. God damn. First time concerting with friends. Wow, that's so exciting. The waiting thing, the wait list thing reached 2 billion. Oh my god. That's crazy. One is Rex. You take this flower. There's approximately 5.5 million people in Singapore for reference. Yeah, I heard that people are gonna all fly in because that's the only location in Southeast Asia that she decided to put a tour in. Unfortunately. apparently, she only has that Singapore location because of how much money the Singapore government threw at her. Is a rumor. Have this egg. Yeah, apparently your government paid her extra to go to other SEA locations. Yeah. That's real interesting that the government would do that. This again. Character as an archer looks really cool though. $21 the way to go? Yeah, the Prime Minister of Thailand claimed Singapore offered her $2 million US to not go anywhere else. What? Which is pretty funny to be honest. You saw it though. Only got the lowest ticket category though, 100 Singapore dollars. Why does he want... Why exclusivity in Singapore? That's annoying. Is it because they want like all the money? People who are like flying in to spend their money there? Tourism money. Yep, it's basically for tourism. But Singapore already gets so much tourism, no? You saw this Thailand, but Thailand's a lot cheaper to travel around than Singapore. It's odd that was enough to stop her. She didn't become a billionaire without doing some weird shit. Weird shady shit. You know? That's why she keeps releasing variants of the same album with one exclusive song per album to bait people into buying bait her crazed fans into buying all 4 of the same album. You know? They 100% could have easily done like priority for residents to get tickets, but they didn't. And by easily, I mean really easily. There's a compulsory national ID system that's pretty high tech. It never hurts to get more tourism occurring to them. Yeah, but doesn't it clog up your daily life with all these tourists around going about? They probably want to do that because they know Singapore is way more expensive than other surrounding areas, so they need higher incentive. You mean for however many concerts she could have done, I'd expect at least 5 to 10 million buyout. Utopia. Topaz's neighborhood, there's not much tourists, but yeah, there's in the city, there's a ton in the city area. Like, I can't go 5 seconds without seeing another white family, for example, in the city. Hmm. Because otherwise, why choose Singapore compared to like Thailand or Vietnam? The exchange rate for the Canadian dollar to Singapore is 1 to 1, but to Thailand, the Thai baht, it's 1 to 26. Yeah. I don't know. Who else was doing a tour in Thailand? Twice was going to Thailand sometime soon. I think. Unless they have already. No, I saw someone tweet about it that they were going there. Maybe it was Twice. It was someone else. I just remember seeing it on Twitter. And then I helped someone figure out, like, what kind of stuff there is to do around Bangkok. Yeah, I guess doing 9 concerts in Singapore gets her more money. And gets Singapore hella money. Eepy. Oh, Eep. Tell me, why are you here? Just trying to get this tangent cure ending. An odd match. We can handle it. Oh, this helps them out. Oh, they're having a moment. The Philippines, for example, has a huge T-Swift fan base. They could easily sell out. Yeah, I know, because they have. Have you heard Taylor Sheesh, a drag queen that dresses up as Taylor Swift and goes around performing the Errors tour, and it's just the Taylor Swift Errors tour set, but it's with the drag queen and that who's lip syncing to it, and that has had major reception in the Philippines. And then now Taylor Sheesh is going to Australia in like Melbourne. Yeah, the tickets would be cheaper by necessity in the Philippines. I mean, she has to appeal to her Swifties, right? In general, though, Singaporeans think that exclusivity is overall good for the country. Yeah, because of all the money funneling into it. Go home. Yeah, but yeah, that was the Philippines' solution to Taylor Swift not coming to their country and it being too expensive to fly out elsewhere. I do wish there were anti-scalping laws though. I wish that was universal. We don't have those here either. Okay, I think this is time. Wait, where's Vertimnalia? Do I do that again? It clearly doesn't think appeal to poor countries. Wait, didn't Vertimnalia happen already? What happened? Why didn't it occur? Did I break the game? Things should have happened by now. Yo. Her. Yeah, Taylor Swift does not care about the poorer countries. I don't know why she needs more money from Singapore though, for real. Like, it's already making so much money. Al and Nomi. Taylor Sheesh getting fat stacks of cash though, good for them. And if you're far enough, I doubt you can tell the difference between them and Taylor's private Swift, private jet Swift. Okay, we've already had a conversation with Rex about Vase. When is the Vertumnalia? It should have passed by now, and I should have, like... Wait, what year is it? Am I 18? No, I'm 19. Huh? Wait, Dust 3 was Cat. Whoops. You're looking for Mars, so you just follow the sound of arguing until you track her down outside the bridge. Can't believe how short-sighted you're all being. You think we can just take this plant by force by killing everything that threatens us? It's like you've never thought about anyone else other than your own ego for 1 second in your stupid life. What do you think we are? You'd all be dead in the ground if it weren't for me and my soldiers. We're the only thing standing between this colony and destruction. That's the problem. You only care about defense, not about growth. This place is a backwater. There's nothing here worth protecting. We need to start thinking about economic and social policies that encourage growth and creativity, or all we're ever going to do is scrape by a miserable existence on this stupid fungus rock. What do you think we're doing? We can't grow until the enemy is defeated. It'll be time for all of our... He waves his hand at Mars's extravagant outfit. Nice jewelry and fancy clothing when our work is done. Crosses his arms, looking smug. You think you can just walk in here and tell me what to do, little girl? You don't know the first thing about what it's like to run a colony. You just play pretend. At Mars's shocked look, he continues. Yeah, I know about you and your little club, he stares. You're a rich little princess playing politics. You go back to what you're good at, looking pretty. Hey, that's not fair. I can handle this, Solana, Mars says, gritting her teeth. At least I'm doing politics and not just jerking off with my buddies about killing things, Mars spits. Every eye in the room wasn't on her before, it sure is now. While Lum is sputtering, Mars tosses her hair over her shoulders and smirks. See, it's not so nice when other people do it, is it? Mudslinging politics is so old earth, but don't worry, I don't take your lack of class personally. Get out! Lum roars, and Mars turns on her heel and leaves command, grabbing you on the way out. Medicides. Where the heck is the season thing? OMG! Mars enunciates, drawing your attention from stocking the shelves. Did you see the new requisition that came in? It's from Wex. I wonder what he wants, she says, scrolling through it. Ugh, he's so hot. I hope it's something for me. He knows how it skips, right? You pull out the requisition on your hollow palm and it's a mess. Rex has no idea how to fill these things out. At the bottom, under additional comments, he's written, Lamau, sorry, I don't know if this is right. Help. You and Mars exchange looks. If you want an excuse to spend some one-on-one time with Rex, you have to fight her for it. All yours, Mars. Rex stops by for some hands-on training with Mars on how to properly fill out a requisition. He cracks a joke about how she has to go slow because he's never done it before. Mars laughs so loud you're sure Seek is going to storm in here and bust him for wasting time. It takes them half an hour to fill out a form that usually takes you 5 minutes. Oh, you have to stock the whole rest of the depot yourself. Ugh. No coop yet. Oh, it's for Tumnalia now. Okay, he enters with a brand. Catch Mars' eye and she nods in solidarity. You planned this for so long and now's your chance to strike while everyone's watching. If you can get the entire council to speak out against Lum today, maybe the rest of the colony will let you for a change. Anyone's better than Lum, even a teenager. Plus, this might be your only chance to stop him from releasing his planet-killing virus. Join Mars on stage. Put your, Before Lum can continue his little speech, Mars leaps from her seat and runs to the front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You all remember what happened to Utopia last year. Doesn't have to be like this, she cries, speaking to the crowd. We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun, like the ones we left on Earth. You join Mars on stage. You put yourself between her and Lum's honor guard. She flashes you a giddy, grateful smile and turns back to the crowd. This man has made you think the only way to survive is through violence. He's just a soldier, not even a good one. Violence only makes small, weak men feel powerful. She turns to the council. He's not powerful. We're powerful. We broke free of Earth. We broke free of war and bigotry and inequality, and we can break free of him, too. Please, stand with me. Reject Lum and bring in the new era. A colony led by someone born among the stars. She holds her hand to her chest. Me. I can lead this colony. Mars is the future. The buzz of the crowd is deafening, like a swarm of bugs all chirping together. Some of the council members are nodding, but it's not unanimous. This is bullshit, Lum laughs. 2 children saying they can lead the colony. What's their first order of business? Taco Tuesday? Soy sweets for dinner? He waves his hand dismissively. Have your stupid vote. We'll let the council decide, he sneers. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see his guards with their weapons lowered, just waiting. Some of them look as interested in the change in leadership as you are. If you have the council behind you, even Lum supporters in the military could fall in line. You might just win. Let the council vote. Council stands to deliberate amongst themselves, and one other person too, Uticott. The former governor is unsteady on her feet. He looks at you and Mars and nods. You can see her exchange your words with the council. The council deliberates. You and Mars clasp hands intensely awaiting their decision. Intensely await their decision. It only takes a minute. Unfortunately, it looks like some council members are arguing against you, which is bad. Their decision must be unanimous. You try to remember why you decided to do this here, live, in front of everyone. Chief Seek breaks away from the group, wringing their hands as they look up at Lum. The council has decided against any change in leadership, they say, their reedy voice gaining strength in the expectant silence. We apologize for the actions of these young patriots. Please forgive them and be merciful, Governor. Lum smiles with all his teeth down at you and Mars. Of course. No hard feelings, children. You and Mars are ushered back to your seats by armed guards. As I was saying, you can trust me to lead this colony and humanity into a new era. And this is all the same. Oh. Oh wait, no, this is him saying that we need second in commands. Second. Steward. Second admin. Chief Admin Seek gives you a raised eyebrow of doubt. You almost hesitate. Do you really want to work so closely with Seek, who's clearly protective over their power? But this is how you climb the political ladder. You hope the other council members will back you up, even if Seek doesn't like you. Council discusses all nominees at length, and then you win. You're not sure what you'll be doing as second admin. He's so protected by what little power they have. As other ballots are read, they pull you aside. I have quite a bit of respect for you, you know, they mutter. You come for my job, but you will wish your genes had never been assembled. Okay. These are all the same as last. Some heliopause joins Aunt Anne. Running out of time. I feel like a realistic depiction of that. I feel like a realistic depiction is that guy will start massacring, but fantasy. Wahoo, yeah. Oh, second engineer? Wait. Okay. The minor requirement for completion is... Okay. Mars on stage. Governor Mars is the future. Council vote. Decision. Second engineer. Come forward to added ballot to the added. You come forward to be added to the ballot. Tangent watches you with a weary expression as she adds her own name. The council discusses all nominees at length, and then you win. Your hollow palm chimes as Congruence updates your clearance to give you access to all the schematics for the ship and her systems. And the vote concludes. Okay, we're second engineer. Mars is second admin. This is all the same still. Oh wait. What about Utopia? Oh, Utopia comes out of retirement to rejoin expeditions as Utopia's second surveyor. Not even Dis? Man, Dis... Okay, so surveyors would have been the best choice, which is what I chose now. Because I thought he would take it. You could do the second engineer in the Everybody Dead ending though, because you need that for sequel. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I was... Few short months before the next attack. Like she's okay. Thus to Nomi Nomi. I don't think he takes position in government freeze. Yeah, he doesn't want to be involved, so I guess it makes sense. But I thought he would have been like the most sensible candidate. Yay, wait. For stuff. For... Okay, no. Collectibles respawn. Okay. Depot. Let's keep it in your pants, Marzipan. You and Mars are working together in a depot, lazily filing orders and stocking shelves. It's not a glamorous job, but it is easy. And you don't have to run all over the colony or have to deal with anything gross like weather. Mars cranes her head to watch a customer leave and then whistles. Wow. Leaning on her head on her hand dreamily. Did you see that behind on that one? Honestly, the best part about colony living is that everyone is in like peak physical form, you know what I'm saying? Let's admire butts and do our work. She rolls her eyes and you both get back to work, taking breaks to giggle over particularly delicious customers. Oh my god. At one point, he comes in to drop something off, and as they turn around, you and Mars burst into laughter. Can't help but notice Seek does sashay ever so slightly when they walk, hips swinging like a pendulum. Dis becomes second surveyor if Tonan's dead. Oh. Oh no. Late dust. Is Cal. I think I already gifted him though. Oh, he did it! Grab this fruit. So when does he deploy the thing? soon? Alright, awesome. I want to eat in real life. Have this flower. There's some gossip with Mars. Her eyes goes wide when you tell her something. Tell her you know something she doesn't. Impossible! I'm the queen of knowing everyone's dirty dirt. Try me. When you're done sharing your gossip, Mars is speechless. Oh, really? She gasps, holding her hand to her chest. No way. That sounds like it came out straight from all of it. They really said that? She shakes her head in disbelief. Wow. Thanks, Lana. Plus kudos for every time we get kudos. Thing 3. In case. And Mars go through all old holo photos when you were all kids from the stratospheric. She gives you a sad little smile and pats the couch next to her. Come look at these photos with me. I forgot about some of these. Brings up a picture of Anemone and Cal from when they were probably 4 or 5 years old. They're both stripped down to just their pants and have painted monster faces on their cheeks. They're standing on top of the table in the creation, swords above their heads. Remember that table being a fort, a pirate ship, a haunted house, and a jungle cave, depending on the day. Look at them. They used to be the best of friends, right? Whenever you saw one, the other was always tagging along behind them. God, they just grew apart. Mars hums non-committally and goes to the next image. Tammy's gentle face smiles back at you. She's in the ship's galley learning how to make soy sweets from antecedent. She's wearing an apron, but almost all of her covered in different colored powders used for flavoring and coloring the sweets. Even the tips of her pointed ears are dusted with it. Oh, this one. I know it's been years, but I still can't believe she's just died like that. So senseless. She was the first, but she also wasn't the last. At least she didn't have to see all this death and destruction. Find a soul for that. Miss her so much. Mars taps through some more photos, pursing her lips. I swear, there's at least one picture of Dis in here, she mutters. It almost takes a minute, but she finally finds one. Hang in Dis's joint 5th birthday party, complete with matching soy cake. Your mother, Bask, is just out of the frame, a drink in her hands. Oh, this was before Dis got all weird about his birthday. I still have no idea what happened there. I mean, who doesn't like birthdays? Weird to see them so happy together. I can't remember the last time I saw either of them really smile like that. Guys. Now Tang spends all her time cooped up in engineering, and Dis spends more time outside the colony than he spends in it. So sad. Mara stares down at the little hologram in her hand. I didn't mean to bully him so much, she admits softly. I thought I was helping him learn how to fit in, like toughening him up a little so he didn't cry so much, you know? Her mouth twitches with a sad smile. I guess I ended up just pushing him further away. When I was little, I didn't understand that words could hurt people, because they don't hurt me. Could have been nicer. She sits back and sighs. That's true. Oh my god! 10 friendship. Weird looking back on when we used to be kids, Mars muses. We were so innocent. I had no idea about the wormhole or Vertumna, or no dying, no famine, no killer pollen, no animal attacks. I mean, we didn't even have bad weather on the ship. All we cared about was playing and popularity. Mars gestures to herself. Now look at me. I'm working on the bridge, and you know, it's all politics. It's like a professional popularity contest. I'm an idiot, but he's got one thing going for him. That man is an absolutely impeccable social media game. If nothing else, he knows how to get people to vote for him. Really, that's all you need. Mars leans over and rests her head on your shoulder. Her hair smells like jasmine. We're going through these pictures with me. I try to keep my eyes on the future, but sometimes it's nice to remember where you came from. Success. Wait, I didn't realize our friendship was that high. Oh, it quite is. Or not. Gee, baby Tang. Rip her hair. Ending tangent. You're walking through the courtyard looking for Rex when something moves quickly at the corner of your vision. Duck. You skillfully dodge the frisbee that's headed straight for your head. The disc clatters harmlessly to the ground a few meters from you. Rex jogs over and picks up the frisbee. Hey, Solana. Sorry about that. I'm playing catch with Nougat, and well, he elbows you in the side, grinning. He's got a hell of an arm on her. Guess she used to be big into sports ball. Good thing I'm so high energy, right? When I'm not working with the construction crew, I've been helping take care of the kids. He continues, spinning the frisbee on his fingertip. Nougat says she misses the creche. You know the Heliopause doesn't have one? Instead of all playing together all the time, we stayed in our discrete family units when we were kids. I'm an only child, so I would have loved your creche. Hey! Hear Nougat yelling, throw the frisbee! Stop talking to your girlfriend! She pouts as she runs up to Rex. Girlfriend? Rex exclaims in mock affront. What I do with Solana is none of your business, Squirt. He grabs Nougat around her middle and zooms her around like a spaceship. Nougat screams in delight, kicking and flailing until Rex sets her back down on her feet. We're trying to run. Go on. Get. Nougat takes off, yelling at the top of her lungs. Man, kids, am I right? He says, standing with arms akimbo. They're great, though. I'm glad there's so many of them here. There's always someone to play with. How about you? You want kids someday? I'll make a better aunt. Hell yeah, he exclaims. Kids need a lot of love. How about you? Oh yeah, obviously yes, he answers immediately. I want like 1 billion kids. Every kid in the colony can be my kid, absolutely. I don't even have to be their dad. You know, just who cares about genetics or whatever. He looks over at Nougat, who's waving her arms agitatedly, waiting for Rex to throw the frisbee. Rex does, and boy, does it go far. Nougat takes off running again as it soars over her head. I just want there to be kids everywhere. He finishes his thought. Lots of kids around means that the community's healthy and everyone's at peace and people are optimistic about the future. Plus, they're just so great. I love making silly faces at babies and crawling around on all fours with the toddlers and wrestling with bigger kids and helping them with school and stuff. It's fun. Scratches the back of his head. On the Helio, we started kind of expecting to stop playing so much when we started the education program. Any playing we did was supposed to be like sports and endurance. Real future soldier kind of shit. Sometimes I wish I could get a do-over on it. Like, if I could go back to before everyone cared about their big guns and their big dicks. He makes a wanking motion. Kids don't care about that kind of stuff. They're just innocent. Pure of heart, you know? They don't have all these. He gestures roundly to his head. Thoughts, I guess? At this moment that the frisbee reasserts itself as an equal participant in the conversation. Rex's attention goes to it immediately, his ears perking up as he leaps up and catches it before it can menace you again. His thoughtful mood broken. That was close. I'm gonna go back to playing with Nougat before she hurts someone. Nice talking to you, Solana. Girlfriend, we're taken. I think, based in a way, I think it's nice that he said every kid can be his kid, even not by genetics. All kids deserve good parents, but kids aren't necessarily a sign of a healthy colony. Yeah, agree on that last point. But it's certainly a contrast to what we have now with rising cost of living and no one being optimistic about the future. So, like, people aren't having kids because they don't feel financially secure. I do like the community style of idea of raising children, though, because that takes the weight of child rearing off of all parents. Like, they can all collectively all come together and raise their kids together. I like that. Plus, the kids will be properly socialized from an early young age, hopefully by then, right? Which is extremely important in their developmental years. As we've seen in the chaos ensuing in elementary schools and middle schools and high schools right now because of COVID. Okay. In the depot. There's no more new events for Invasion? Here either. Hope to make up lost opportunities in university. In COVID during BC killed student life. Not to mention your parents were hella strict during secondary school. Yeah, in the States we're seeing a lot of kids being unruly. And like just don't know how to handle themselves in social situations, and like they're causing such disruptions that a lot of teachers are quitting their jobs. Because the kids are just out of control and their parents just never did anything to correct that behavior. It's like gentle parenting, or like the boomers were too strict on parents or like their kids, and then like now we're going too opposite direction. I don't know. People don't know how to be parents, and they're kind of just like letting their kid do whatever they want, and it's causing havoc. You're in your room when you get a notification from Governor Lum. All colonists are to report to the courtyard for an announcement. Ugh, it's the middle of wet out here. Couldn't you have done it over hollow instead of dragging you all out in the rain? You whistle for Hopsolo to jump on your shoulder. They've been cooped up inside during this downpour and could use the fresh air. Maybe they're asleep? Crouch down next to their bed and try to shake them awake. No response. Shake harder, but your heart sinks. Body's limp and cold. Hopsolo is dead? This can't be happening. It's not fair. You brush the tears from your eyes and pull yourself together. You have to mourn them after the stupid announcement Lum wants to make. You report to the main courtyard. Everyone is huddled miserably under umbrellas, shivering in the unseasonably cold drizzle. Lum stands on the stage, looking unbothered. You find Tangent in the crowd, but she's surrounded by guards. Catches your eye and mouths something you can't catch. She looks worried. No, not worried. Panicked. Lum gestures. Dr. Instance and Tangent are brought up on stage by armed helio guards. Good afternoon, pioneers. Lum booms. Wet enough for you? There's a scattering of polite laughter. He spreads his arms wide, palms to the sky. Wanted to have you all here for the momentous time in the history of Rotunda. The moment we humans turn the tide of the war forever. At his words, hundreds of drones buzz overhead. They look like watering pots, all affixed with spray nozzles. The crowd gasps as they begin to emit some sort of aerosol, quickly mixing with the rain as the drones take off in all directions. Thanks to our eggheads in engineering, Lum says, bringing Instance and Tangent forward. We're never going to have to worry about being attacked ever again. I give you the cure for all our troubles. There's an acrid chemical taste in your mouth. It begins to water relentlessly, pushing out the whatever it is. Stars? Is it some kind of toxin? A pesticide? In a few short weeks, everything on this planet larger than a fly will be dead. Except for us, of course. Shocked silence. Hal cries out and falls to his knees. All the farm animals! All our pets, they're all going to die! We're all going to die! What have you done? Lum raises his hand placatingly. There'll be some losses like the native livestock, but we don't need them anymore. Soon we will take down all the walls and expand the farms as far as we want. The entire planet is ours now. This is what Instance has been talking about in the manifesto you found in her office. You didn't stop them. You didn't even try. Lum waves Instance forward and addresses the crowd. As the governor said, she says, sounding strained, a virus we've engineered employs the same pathways we discovered while researching the Shimmer sickness. Spores we call Shimmer act as a biological communication network between all species of Rotunda by blocking the chemical receptors. We cut off that communication at the cellular level. In any xenofauna more complicated than an insect, this causes death within hours. As the virus spreads, populations will crumble, and then species, and eventually entire ecosystems. She glances at Lum, who looks smug before continuing. The environment will change drastically. We may need to weather a period of instability. When we come out from our bunkers, Lum interrupts, it's going to be a planet that's been wiped clean. A total blank slate ready for us to colonize. He raises his fist to the sky. No more attacks, no more sickness, just a green Rotunda forever. You realize that if this thing kills all the animals, it's going to kill the gardeners too, or like their physical forms. It's going to kill Sim. Stage, Tangent is crying openly as Lum grabs her arm and thrusts it into the air. Victory. The noise from the crowd is deafening. A mixture of cheering, screaming, and crying. Some people at the front surge towards Lum but are held back by his personal guard. Lum stumbles Tangent stumbles off the stage as soon as Lum lets go of her arm. Go for Tangent. She resists at first, thinking you're just gonna yell at her like everyone else, and then haltingly begins to explain. I didn't want to do it. We were just researching xenobiology like we were supposed to, but Lum wanted us to work on a super weapon. To do it, but Instance didn't want to use our research like that. Lum, he forced us to. He takes a deep breath and scrubs her face, pulling her hair. He didn't know I was listening. I was in the freezer getting a sample. He came in with guns and said if Instance didn't make the virus, he was going to make an example of her. Because of her crimes? Instance, this is a criminal! She yells, causing more people nearby to look at her strangely. Quietly, she adds, the colony needed congruence. We never would have made it without the tech doctor Instance took. She shakes her head in anger. It doesn't matter. Everyone on Earth was going to die anyway. We're the last hope for humanity. Yells at Lum on stage. Sophia looks like she's about to go at him with her fists. She didn't make the virus. He wasn't just going to kill her. He said he would make an example of the entire council. Firing squad for all of them. We didn't have a choice. Once I knew I had to help her. You helped too. Whether you knew it or not, I don't think we could have done it without you. Not your fault. You sure? And if we killed the planet? You shake your head. You know Tangent did what she felt was right. Her expression crumples in relief, though fresh tears spring to her eyes. I wish this never happened. Once it all started, it felt like I couldn't stop it. I wanted to, but I couldn't. A sudden burst of plasma rifle fire. A collective scream comes up from the crowd, and everyone surges away from the front of the stage. Two people from geoponics lie motionless in the mud. Someone you don't recognize, and Cal. Body looks so small. He was never one for violence, but even Cal found his limit today. Read Vertumna forever, Lum begins chanting before being ushered off stage by his honor guard. His supporters take up the chant. The crowd dissolves into a riot. Overhead, you can hear the hum of the drones becoming more distant as they spread off, deliver their genocidal payload. The Xenos are no more. Ending is skibbity toilet. It is the toilet, alright. Poor Cal. I did not expect him to die. I was worried he was gonna be our dad this time. As Governor Lum predicted, anything larger than an ant dies within a couple seasons. The cure spreads like a virus through all native xenofauna and many of the trees and others exoflora too. As the line between creature and plant is blurry on Vertumna, the die-off is massive. Rotting biomatter and fungal blooms choke the planet. Even the other humans take shelter in the heliopause, relying once more on hydroponics and life support. Lum's power grows as the year passes, and then 5, and then 10, while outside the planet struggles to find a new equilibrium. Vertumna cools by entire, which is enough to take out even those species that survived the virus. When you emerge over a decade later, it's to a planet you hardly recognize. Swarms of insects roam over a decimated landscape, scrubbed clean of Vertumna's native biodiversity. The planet's ecosystem is crippled, but yours for the taking. The bots recolonize the planet first, seeding the fecund, newly nitrogen-rich soil with earth plants. Within a few more years, it's safe for humans to leave the heliopause. Feel a breeze on your face for the first time in over a decade. Then it smells different, and it's cool and dry in a way Vertumna has never felt before. Is this what Earth was like before we destroyed it? It's ironic that it took another apocalypse for humans to have another chance at survival. Colonists too have changed. Many children are born on board the heliopause, children that have never known Vertumna as a lush pink and purple planet. And there are deaths, notably. Instance takes her own life a few months into the quarantine period. This grieves for Vertumna for years, becoming deeply depressed and nihilistic. He and some of the other colonists succumbed to a sort of wishful thinking conspiracy, whereby Lum was only lying about the virus in order to force everyone inside so he could control the colony under a fascist police state. Nothing you say can rouse him from this fantasy, and it ultimately costs your relationship. Tangent eventually rises to the role of chief engineer just as she's always dreamed, But as one of the architects of the genocide, she feels guilt for this and everything else for the rest of her life. Never see any sign of the gardeners again. When other humans dedicate your lives to recreating humanity's garden here on Rotumna. There are still environmental concerns to contend with. The insects that survived bring disease and pestilence, and the climate is unpredictable. But humans are resourceful creatures. We have no doubt that you'll be able to overcome these challenges without facing the threat of annihilation every year. Weird. Thanks, she says simply. The weight of that one word rests heavily on your shoulders. It's not your fault. I just don't like to be reminded that we share the capacity to be so cruel and so short-sighted. Good thing we have a second chance. Not just for us, but for every creature we killed in our selfish fear. Could have done better. Alright, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wahoo! So there's 3 more story endings I need. She really yikes us. That's great. As an old lady. This is such an eerie ending, especially with this music. Yeah. The accelerated climate change. Yeah, that's what happens when you wipe anything from the food chain. And then things usually take time to adjust to back to equilibrium, but like so much change in such a short amount of time, you know. Woo! 6 endings. Alright, we will start our new life next time, in which I do a perfect ideal run where either I or Mars becomes governor and overthrow everything, and everyone stays alive. Everyone that I can save will be alive. I have no idea. I'm gonna get all these eventually. Probably not gonna take too. I know there's like a. You guys have already said that there's a secret ending if like everyone dies. Yeah, this will. I'll eventually 100% complete this. I probably won't do it all at once on stream though. But yeah. Perfect run, wahoo! Next time. And then if it's gonna be a rerun, I'm just gonna read the new dialogue, so it's probably gonna be mostly Tammy stuff. There's a secret ending. It probably should be your last one because it has to be after everyone dies. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. Because I also can't keep reading everything every day. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed exploring all these various endings with me. I had a good time.